Okay, got a quick lunchtime stream here. Going to finish off the Omicron quests. Changed into botanist. Just go to saying hi to my elephant pal here, who's always here. Yeah. Okay, off to the Omicrons. I don't know what's going to happen finishing this up, so let's see if they got anything special for us. Pick up 2 of these to have enough. The Hirstu, proprietor of the last dregs, has decreed the dragons residing in Osterkan Deka Otuk to be offered rudimentary tools for grooming, gifts, in its words, as a gesture of kindness. The obstinate and prickly proprietor has advised the tools be synthetically recreated to no avail. It has instead been decided the implements to be inferior substitutes of organic origin, as that would somehow be more genuine. Hence, the Allied unit services are required. Further elucidation seemed unnecessary. Mission initiation requested. Proceed to Elysian and secure plants with an objectively soft and fluffy texture from the recreational areas. Then make your way to Rhea Tara, where you may offer the items to the saddest dragon you can find. Okie dokie. Looks like I already have those. Great. Got one more. Checking for cavities. In the Leopard proprietor's dubious wisdom, it has been decided that teeth polishing tools are to be supplied for maintenance of the oral cavities of draconic clientele and incorporated into the new service offered to cafe patrons. Determining suitable matter to fulfill this purpose requires an extensive search covering billions of entries across thousands of databases. A trifling task. Material located. Allied Unit Lucera is hereby requested to relocate to the Elysian Seas, where it may procure suitably fibrous kelp from vegetation patches in the vicinity. Samples may be delivered to the Advanced Dental Polishing Unit stationed in Rayatara, which will fabricate them into tools and perform experimental teeth maintenance. Your swift completion of objectives is appreciated. Okay, I don't have the voices down really great for this, but I think that's all we need to do. And we have all the parts already. So let's go. Once requested samples have been converted into tools, this unit will approach a nearby dragon, demand the unclenching of said dragon's jaw, and proceed to climb inside of its mouth to perform extensive teeth polishing. Estimated chance of survival, less than 1%. Initializing material conversion process. This unit will now transition to dental polishing protocols to carry out its mission. Goodbye, allied life form. Okie dokie. Let's find that other one now. Oh, right over there. Little one, art thou an ally of the strangely attired rabbit? It appeared before me not long ago, insisting it wished to offer me a gift. A most peculiar plant. What is it for? Thou wouldst gift me mementos of the dragon star? Perhaps if I squint, I shall see some resemblance. Regardless, 'tis heartening to know that some will remember us. Even now, I thank thee and thine for the sentiment. Okay, back to Sigma 4. Allied unit has returned unscathed in spite of anticipated mission failure. Requesting full report. The dragon expressed gratitude? Preposterous. Projections indicated cataclysmic results. Reassessment of annoying proprietor's intelligence will be necessary. Commencing reevaluation. Lead. Fatal error detected. Process terminated. Return of Allied Unit Lucera acknowledged. Your contribution to the universe's aggregate dental hygiene levels is greatly appreciated. Initializing gratitude monologue. Review of records of conflict on Dragonstar indicate dragons maintained oral hygiene by masticulating on rocks and similar objects. Necessity of a dental polishing service now brought into question. Nevertheless, there is a non-zero possibility of positive reception by cafe patrons. Production of specialized teeth cleaning drones added to queue, with trial runs to ensue. Allied units' continued cooperation remains categorized as necessary. Okay, there we go. We got our blue quest. Let's go. Let's talk to Janeway first. I've asked Sigma 4 to produce a refrigerant spray bottled in anticipation of the next time N7000 gets on my nerves. Can't be too careful. Life, the universe, and coffee beans. Okay. We're precisely 86,400,000 time codes have passed since our latest brewing incident. A new record. This unit's mission satisfaction could not be higher. I don't know about you, but I think we deserve a break. Care to join us for a tall glass of carrot juice? Carrot coffee is also an option, though I would hate to risk our safety record. This unit notes that carrots are still disproportionately represented on the menu, but accepts your invitation. Now that's impossible. Such a pleasant atmosphere for processing. This unit now understands organic life form's obsession with beverage consumption. The last dreg certainly has come a long way. Remember when the counter was dusty and musty? I still don't know what civilization originally built these structures, but I like to think they'd be happy to see what we've done with the place. Perhaps they ran a cafe of their own long ago. Actually, while you're here, can I trouble you to check in with the patrons? As you well know, customer satisfaction is our first priority, and they wouldn't dare fob you off with a platitude. Okay, let's talk to some customers. Well, these vistas are by far the most charming. The other scenery of Elysian has proven quite enjoyable as well. The peaks, the trees, whatever that weird place with the monoliths is. This place? I love it here. It reminds me of home, almost as much as the sea on Elysium. And such a pristine sea it is. Each time I devour a delicious fish, I reaffirm my vow to protect it. One serving of the fish, please. We came here to research what other vegetables may be of value to the menu, not to discuss personal issues, but you know how he is. It's been quite some time since I began cooperating with this lout, hasn't it? Though I can scarce believe it myself. We are as allies now. Some even call us friends, to which I take offense, of course. Perish the thought. As you don't wander over to my side of the garden half a dozen times per shift to raise your suggestions, perhaps people would possess a more accurate conception of our relationship if you did not so clearly crave my insight. Still, I've come to believe that anyone who enjoys the last dregs as much as I do cannot be all bad, even if he has poor taste in helmets. For our next subject of conversation, I propose a relaxing round of should the milk go in first or last? Yes, the transmission of other beings' gustatory perception has been most effective. I believe I should like to experience haptic transmissions next. These burns to the tongue, reported by the beings that consume coffee, rapidly sound intriguing. Why do you hasten so? There are yet many gustatory sensations we must experience. The Corellians and Grebeloff's perceptions were illuminating. The atmosphere, too, is quite enjoyable, though the other beings are naturally unequipped to discuss the finer mysteries of the universe. The idle chatter pleases me. In fact, I've scarcely rebuked anyone at all. Okay, who's next? Ah, good dragon friend here. Okay, dragon. Thy consideration is appreciated, hero. For me, 'tis enough to gaze upon the tiny dessert and feel the wind on my scales. Indeed, the true winds of Elysian are divine, yet I find myself drawn to the pastry nonetheless. The sentiment by which thou didst create it warmeth my heart even now. Well, are they happy? Allow this unit to thank you in the perpetually anxious life form stead. Your data collection is appreciated. I am not perpetually anxious. This is a normal amount of concern. But yes, thank you, Lucera. How did you find our customers? Thank goodness they're still enjoying themselves. I would hate to play host to any more firefights, or fist fights, or food fights. Data from the barista unit M104 indicates that patron numbers are only increasing. Business future secure. Though this unit personally wishes to seek out even more civilizations' data, nevertheless, much of the universe remains to be restored to life and hope. Incoming transmission from Stigma 4. New life? Allied units, there is new life in Elysian. Scans indicate more than one additional life form. Oh, don't bore us with the logs. It's worth scanning. It's worth seeing. Okay, let's go. Need to go to these. Let's see. Go back there first. Elysian. Oopsies. I need to speak at research first. Uh-oh. Let's go back. There he is. Let's see what Jamie has to say first. Unsurprisingly, I was treated to more logs anyway. The good news is that every single part of Elysian has grown. This unit will not spoil any further revelations. Let us proceed. Sweet mother, Stigma 4 wasn't kidding. Not that it can. Look over there. Dad, what are you doing here? As your companion suggested, we have traversed the dead worlds of Ultimate Thule. We have seen its despair. We have seen the tragedy of the forgotten and the sorrow of those who forget themselves. This is, well, yet the star is different. There is life here. There is change. This unit understands that this is difficult for you to accept. The mission to live is no simple matter. Then why do you grasp for life in a universe that will one day die? Why seek to change that which cannot be changed? This unit hopes you will not take this as a personal attack, but it would assert that a broad perspective is required. It is true that each civilization is vulnerable, that single particle of despair, placed in the right code, the right body, the right mind, can spread like a virus? Yet there is more than one civilization in this universe. The disease that kills one spares another. The sorrow that consumes one drives others to seek joy. Together we survive. Together we see beyond our limitations. And together we find reason to hope. So long as we live, and so long as we have even one reason to hope, the dynamis will change for us. Beyond our despair lies an infinitude of miracles. We need only open our receptors to them. We obtain physical life eternal and complete mental resonance to determine that existence is meaningless. Despite all that, you say we were wrong. Please refrain from leaping to conclusions. Whether the inherent meaning of life or lack thereof can be proven by the existence of miracles remains up for debate. We Ea have grappled with such questions since time immemorial. You are welcome to join us for further discussion and gustatory stimulation at the cafe before deciding that your civilization was replete with buffoons. So long as you keep the doom and gloom confined to your conversation with mentally unflappable beings, that should be fine. And who knows, a nice cup of coffee might cheer you up a bit. This unit can vouch for the utility of our beverages in processing philosophical conundrums. That too, perhaps they'll even find something new to ponder. It's the little things, as they say. There will be time enough for all civilizations to find hope for the future, given the proposed eternal opening schedule. This unit has set reminders to look out for the end of the universe in case additional menu items are required. That's what I like to hear. Less fatalism, more carrots of happiness. We'll have to explore the New Elysian when we have a bit more time. These developments are pleasing, but whence did they originate? Changes occurred soon after Lucera asked our customers to reflect on their experience at the cafe, no? Perhaps realizing how happy they are increased their faith in a brighter future. And perhaps even the Nibirum were moved by the sight of a world that had not fallen to despair. In any case, the value of our mission is clear. You bet it is. It's so nice not to have to do all of the emotional lifting around here anymore. Do come back and join us from time to time, Lucera. We'll be here forever. Affirmative. Your labor has been greatly valued. We would be delighted to assign you shifts at any time. This unit, Jess, your friendship is also valued. Should you ever need a place to process, you are always welcome for a beverage of indeterminate nature at the last dregs. So that does it. We are at Bloodsworn. Don't know what else that gives right now. Let's take a quick look. See? All 3 Bloodsworn Endwalker tribal quests complete. Okay, let's see if there's any more stuff I can get from Lily over here. It does not appear that there's anything. Let's see what it says. Oh yeah. Oh, I missed this. Let's pick that up. Listen to that later. Okay, I want to take a look at I have a few more minutes before I have to go back to work. So let's see. Oh, there it is. So place. This is what I wanted. I wanted to see what interesting story came at the end. Yes, it's most intriguing. Why? Because unfortunately, this is intriguing because this looks like a freaking Stargate. I wonder if we're gonna see more with the allied quests that's coming in. I think patch 6.5. Maybe we'll get some use out of this. Where will it go? What will we do with it? Well, it looks like my lunch hour is up. I need to go back to work. But not before we dance. Okay, so anyone who's come along, thank you so much for joining me on this little journey. And until the next time, bye-bye.